Well, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am finally coming back for a second color for my color story series here on my channel. And if you don't know what that is, I started it with showing you all of my different eyeshadow palettes, and then now I am swatching each color for their own video to compare my eyeshadows for each color and figure out what I still want to add to my collection, or if maybe there's things I can mix to make the colors I want and stuff like that. So today I'm going to be swatching, I'm not going to tell you. How about you guess? What color do you think I'm doing today? I know, it's a tough one. I'll just tell you, I am doing yellow today, and I don't have too many yellow shadows, but I figured this would be a good color to get myself back into doing this series because my blue eyeshadows took me a very long time, and that was the only other color that I've done so far. So today I'm doing yellow. Yes, I have eyeshadow on my lips. I don't have any yellow lipstick, so I literally took my NYX Jumbo White pencil and put that on my lips and threw some eyeshadow on there. So yeah, I have yellow eyeshadow on my lips. But anyway, when I did my blue eyeshadows, I swatched shimmers first and then, nope, mattes first and then shimmers, or one or the other. I did them separately. I'm not going to do that with yellows because, like I said, I don't have that many anyway. And I'm not including golds in this video either. I am just doing my actual yellow eyeshadows. They can be like mustard yellow and stuff, but only my yellows. My golds, I have so many of them, they're going to be their own video. So right now I'm just focusing on real yellow. Surprise! And what I do is I just write them down as I go so that I know the order in which they're swatched on my arm, so I can go back and look at the picture if there's something I'm trying to figure out, like if I want it or not. Like I said, I don't have too many, so this one will probably be a little bit quicker than my last. And the first palette I'm going to start with is my palette by Rimmel. This is the Jewel Rocks edition, the Magnifies Jewel Rocks. I finally found this. When I did my other video, I actually could not find this palette anywhere, so I am going to have to include these blues somehow. But the two colors I'm going to use are this first shade, which is the color I have on my inner corner, and then this like mustard yellow, which I have in my crease. So I'm going to do those first. I'm not going to worry about separating mattes and shimmers because I know that I don't have dupes of yellow shimmers. This one is just a very light, and I almost considered this a gold, but it does look more yellow to me, and it worked good with my yellow eye look, so that's why I'm including this. And I should have something ready to wipe my hand on. And then this is the mustardy yellow color. I'm sorry, I was going to do my nails yellow for you guys, but I'm just lazy, so I didn't. And I thought that I was going to be babysitting until about 5 minutes ago, so I thought I was going to have to get through this quick and not have time to do my nails, but now she's not coming today. And I also wanted to use this look just to film another video to do the makeup collection tag, and I'm not so sure. I'm not actually hating the eyeshadow, so maybe I'll just change my lip color after, but I don't know. So those are the two from my Rimmel palette. And so, like I said, I am not doing golds in this shade and this shade. When I actually like swatch them, both look more gold than yellow to me. So I am not including those two in this round. Next, I'm going to grab my NYX Ultimate Brights palette. There is one yellow in there. If you are wondering also about the Rimmel palette, I did a palette bingo with this when I first got it, but then I seriously lost it for months. So I haven't really done anything else with this except for use those two yellows on my eyes today. So I do actually want to use this some more. Next, if you've been watching me for a while, you have seen me use this palette more than once. This is my NYX Ultimate Brights palette, and I'm going to just be swatching the yellow down here in the corner. And this palette has been through a lot with me. This was my first colorful palette, and I used the shit out of it. So I've done 3 looks one palette, I've done different colored looks with this one, I've done, I think I used every shade in the palette, so I've done a lot with this one. And I still do like it, and I don't use it like I should. I really honestly don't use it at all. But there's the yellow in there. It's a nice bright yellow. Okay, so I'm doing the Subculture palette next. I really like this palette. There's only one like real yellow in here. This one's more orangey to me, so I'm only going to be swatching the shade Edge, which is this yellow here. All right, and here is Edge. I also used this in my outer corner and a little bit into my crease today. That's more of a, and see, next to the bright yellow, it looks like brown, but obviously like on my eyes and stuff, it is like a mustard yellow color. All right, and next is my Chasing Rainbows palette, and this is the yellow shimmer that I have on my lids. This is So Meta. That's the only color from this one that I'm going to swatch. And I love this yellow shimmer. It's probably because it's the only like bright-ish yellow shimmer that I have. So that is another thing that I'm going to be looking for is yellow shimmers because I love them, especially for like inner corner and stuff like that. I kind of know just from doing my eyeshadow today what I'm looking for yellows now because I have so few. So, all right, next is going to be the yellow in my Juvia's Place, my Zulu palette, and these shades do not have names. This yellow was used to blend out my crease color. I also used it on my lower lash line today. I really like this one. I pretty much just swatch eyeshadows until I like how they look. I'm not just gonna do like one swipe across, and I'm not gonna pretend like I'm doing one swipe across because we don't need any drama here. So next is my Profusion Sienna's palette. There is Serendipity right here, and that is the only yellow in this palette, so I will swatch that one next. This really is easy color to get through. I only have 2 more yellows, I think. This is the Profusion one. I mean, how many different shades of yellow can you get? You would think not that many, but like none of these are the same shade, which is really cool because I don't want doubles. I don't need doubles. Oh, so I was unsure if I was going to do this one, which I think I just will, and if it doesn't look yellow. This is from my X&O Cosmetics palette, and this is the only like yellowish shade in here, and I feel like it looks more yellow on camera, but it almost looks orangey, but it's like too light to be orange. So I don't know. I'm going to swatch it and see how it looks with all these. It might end up being included in my oranges, but we'll see. The more and more formulas of eyeshadows that I try, unfortunately, my X&O Cosmetics is not my favorite, and some of them are really nice and the shimmers are really nice, but I always forget to reach for it because I have so many other palettes. So I do need to get some more use out of this, and it has a little orange like hue to it, but I do think it fits in more with the yellows than it would with orange. I could be wrong. Let me know what you guys think about that. And last, I have my James Charles palette, and the shade in here is called B. This one I also used on my eyes today to also blend out the crease and on my lower lash line, and B is this color here, and that is the only one I'll be swatching out of this palette, and this is the last yellow. And that is B. Super bright, and I love it. I've used this color several times from this palette. If I could see, I really don't think I have any 2 shades. The 2 that look most similar to me are, what is this one from? My NYX palette and B from the James Charles palette, but B is just like a brighter version of this one, I feel like, so they're not exactly the same. This one's a little more toned down, and other than that, I don't really feel like any of them are similar enough to call them dupes to each other. These 2 probably are the closest, like I said, and really this one's a lot more like mellow, a little more chill than B is. So those are, let me turn off my lights. All right, it might be too dark now. Oh, there we go. No, okay, so those are more what my yellow shadows actually look like, and the more mustardy colors do look very, very brown next to all of like the true yellows, but as I was putting them on my eyes, they're definitely yellow colors. They just look a little bit different. So yeah, those are all of my yellow eyeshadows. I think what I'm going to be looking for yellow eyeshadows are more different shades of shimmery yellows because, actually, you know what? One other thing that I kind of wanted to include is from this Naked Cosmetics holographic highlighter collection, and this is a yellow, you can't even tell it's yellow. This is a yellow highlighter that I used like on my brow bone and on my face today, and I use it as an eyeshadow sometimes on my inner corner and stuff, so I actually kind of wanted to include this because that means I don't need to buy this shade of a yellow either. So I'm just gonna put this down here. Completely forgot. See, had it in a different place. I'm gonna turn my lights off again. So that is that one on the bottom, and it is definitely yellow. It's just a very light, like pastel yellow color, but it works really good for inner corner highlights and stuff, so I do use it as an eyeshadow. So I did want to include it because that means, like I said, I don't need to buy that one. Yeah, I do want a few more different shades. I would love to find like a bright yellow, but like a shimmer color. That would be awesome. And then for my matte colors, I really need some lighter yellows, more pastel yellows, more light ones that I can use to just blend out above whatever color I'm using, because a lot of these are a little bit more vibrant or a little too dark. So I would like to find, you know, some lighter ones, but I'm happy with those yellows for now. I feel like I can do a lot with those. And if I come across, or if you guys know of any like single shadows for sale that are not these shades, then I'll definitely try to grab those and add them to my collection. I don't think that I will buy a full palette just for a yellow color that I'm looking for, unless there's other colors in there that I'm looking for too, because that just doesn't make sense to me. It feels so weird to have eyeshadow on my lips. So yeah, that was all my yellow eyeshadows. If you guys have a suggestion for what color you'd like to see next, let me know. I am doing, you know, all the regular colors, but then I'll have like a teal, a peach, just in between colors like that too, because I don't really feel like I want to add them to any other category. I want to give every color their own category. So I'm hoping to get right back in with this series and just continue on, because I do have a lot of fun doing this, and it really does make me look at what I have. And I also need to go and do like an updated palette collection, eyeshadow, well, basically an updated eyeshadow collection, because when I did that before, I have given away some of those palettes. I have bought a few more new palettes. I've been given tons of things. My collection has really changed actually since the last time I did my eyeshadow collection video. So I will do an updated palette collection at some point too. That's it for this one. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video or if you're excited about this series, then give it a thumbs up for me. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to continue to see this series. And I had a lot of fun putting yellow all over my face. And literally the only yellow shirt I own is a little yellow crop top, tank top thing that I've literally never worn. But it was the only thing yellow I could find. So that's fun. But yeah, all right. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you next time.